15 years, that sound has started the rebellious ride known as Critical Mass. Woo! A monthly event that brings bicyclists to the streets in an effort to raise awareness that the roads are home to more than just cars.
We need to have our spot too, and when you're up against a 2,000-pound machine or bigger, it's a little bit frightening, especially on the narrow streets of San Francisco.
Since it first began on September 25, 1992, the number of participants pedaling freely has grown from the 4 dozen 15 years ago to the couple of thousand tonight.
There are people who wouldn't think about riding a bicycle in the city because they think it's not safe, because they think there's not space, who today are riding bicycles in the city because of Critical Mass.
Cities across the nation now host the mass rides.
I first rode in Sacramento and then Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Palo Alto, Mountain View.
With city officials also taking notice.
And so bicycle issues are our mainstream political issues now in San Francisco. All politicians want the support of the bike coalition.
San Francisco now has more than 100 miles of designated bike lanes and paths. And you'll find bike racks on muni buses and bike storage on BART.
How long is this going to last?
But there are some who see the thousands of cyclists as a major inconvenience, often tying up traffic for hours.
It's disrupting the traffic.
What do you have to say about all these idiots on the bikes, sir?
I tell you, you know what?
This was not the welcome to San Francisco this LA man was hoping for. Police do monitor the mass rides, but the routes are fluid. In the past, there have been clashes, like earlier this year when a mom in a minivan had her back window smashed, allegedly by a cyclist.
You know, you love it or you hate it, but it's in the news.
But 10-year mass rider Dave Favello says the event is usually peaceful and productive.
Well, it shows how easy it is. You know, there's people, I came down Market Street and it wasn't the bicyclists tying up Market Street coming inbound here. It was all the people headed for the freeways.
Thanks for being patient.
Milwaukee has also hosted several Critical Mass bike rides in the past, and for the most part, those events have been peaceful.
A suburban Seattle woman who spent more than a week trapped in the wreckage of her SUV is doing better. Fox takes you across America. Tanya Ryder remains in ICU, but her condition has been upgraded to serious. Investigators believe Ryder ran off the road September 20th while driving home from work at a department store. Investigators want to know why she wasn't found sooner. Searchers in Nevada's backcountry are tracking what they hope are radar trails left by Steve Fawcett's plane. A state official describes the clues as viable leads in the weeks-long hunt for the missing millionaire. 63-year-old adventurer has not been seen since September 3rd. That's when he left on what was supposed to be a short ride in a lightweight plane. A formal aerial search ended September 19th.
After 37 years, an infamous Wisconsin man is getting some national attention. Leo Burt is one of 4 domestic terrorists who blew up Sterling Hall on the UW-Madison campus back in 1970. Officials call it the worst case of domestic terrorism. That was until, of course, the Oklahoma City bombing in 1995. Burt was featured in America's Most Wanted over the weekend. 3 of his accomplices